Yeah, boy. Hi, my Vogan viewer. I am here. Last time we did the docks. This time we'll do all of Targos, or most of it. I don't know. Might be the last fight as well, maybe not, depends. I don't think we left anything in the docks undone, so let's move on. Let's look a bit at our XP. Yep, we're about to get level 2. I would like to get level 2 before yeah, we need level 2 ASAP. There is one fight which can go wrong. It's very unlikely that it will, but it can. I mean, it's an easy fight, but it's against a mage. This guy was with these mercenaries in the tavern of the docks. I don't remember what they're called. Iron collar mercenaries or something like that. He's a priest of Mirkul and he's talking to corpses, getting information from the dead. Whatever. The corpses are talking. Yeah, the iron collar mercenaries. And he also tells us about a ghost in the tavern. Not in the tavern, in the the place you rest, in the inn. We're gonna it's a quest, a minor quest. We're gonna get rid of the ghost. We have to wait until nightfall in order to speak to the ghost. Yeah, let's ask him about. Yeah, he steals. He's a grave robber in order to talk to the corpses and stuff. And fine is their maids. He's the fight that I'm afraid of. I want to get level 2 and then fight the maids. Did I identify the stupid? No, I didn't. Yeah, this summons 3 wolves. We're gonna sell it. Not gonna play summons. Summons are really strong. If you know you're about to fight something, you summon a bunch of stuff and you get them to tank for you before the fight starts. This guy, once again, he will tell us about the ghost, and he wants us to get rid of it. He tells us to go find the Lithara. She's the mayor's wife. We'll find her later. And he gives us this ghost touch bottle. I think we can identify. Yeah, we can identify it on our own. We cannot identify this though. I will have to spend a little bit of gold to identify it. Whatever. I will get some XP because we told him that we identified the bottle. Now let's get some gold. If you 50 gold. If you do such interactions with paladins, they don't get any gold because they're lawful good and they wanna do good for free. So never use your paladins to talk. Also, they start fights, they do all kinds of nasty stuff. It's counterintuitive because they have the best charisma, you know. Panayot has 20 charisma, but you really don't want doing any dialogues with your paladins. I mean, it's not the end of the world, you lose a bunch of gold. Or you start a bunch of fights that you don't want to start. I think there's nothing else. Yeah. Let's loot the... do we win it? Oh, this is locked.
What is if I must?
No, it's not. Let's just loot the first floor. The second floor I'll go later. Let's loot it now. Whatever. Also, when you buy and sell items, you always want your highest charisma guy to be doing the buying and selling. There's a minor modifier. I don't know about the selling part, no, but the buying part, he gets to buy stuff a little bit cheaper, he or she. This is where the ghosts should be, but it's not night yet, so nothing here. That's why the window is broken. This guy wants us to fix his crane. What the fuck? My dwarf is very aggressive. Let's sell our crap. Yeah, when it comes to selling, we're gonna be using Panayot. He has 20 charisma. Let's buy a gym bug. This is actually good for 1,000 gold. Later on I want a bunch of yeah, this would be great for our paladin, but it's pretty expensive. This is pretty cheap and it's great for our paladin. You know what, I'm gonna buy it. And is there anybody with... yeah, also our priest has low dexterity, so 2 of them, 1 for each. Heart of Panayot, just 1 attack bonus and a bit of resistance to cold, not very good, sadly. Where's the keg splitter? Oh, +1 hammer. Whoa! I don't remember this one. That's interesting. The executioner's wife. Yeah, here's the keg splitter. It's very expensive. I might be buying it later. It instantly breaks kegs. I don't give a fuck. Let's buy a bunch of arrows for sure. Not here. The prices don't change. It just matters with who you initiate the trade. Once you've initiated the trade, you don't care about switching the inventories with which character you buy. Let's sell a bunch of crap. I'll keep a warhammer, I'll keep the sword, a wolf charm, masterwork dagger, I don't give a fudge. I don't have anything to sell. Interesting. Let's get the armors. Who did we want it? To the paladin, he has no dexterity bonus, so he gets a massive boost, and to the priest a decent boost as well. The arrows to our archer. And he's got a bunch of bolts. Perfect. A dead cat. I'll find a better shield here, that's great. Should have given Alicia a spear instead of a quarterstaff. It's better, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Oh, Oswald.
Oh, my apology, perhaps. Introduction, my name's Fiddle.
This guy is a gnome that flying balloon.
You mean most ships travel up? Indeed it does. Why, there's an awful... Oh, didn't why? I make poke.
He sells potions. Ah, I've got the spear still, I didn't sell it. And yeah, potions don't get much better later on. Heroism is good, but these are the only heroism potions that you get. Maybe get a couple more throughout the game. They give a +2 attack bonus which stacks. Nothing amazing, but it's a decent buff, and it lasts for 10 turns, which is a long time. The whole agility and giant strength and all that crap doesn't stack with any buffs that you might have. The bigger buff is the only one that's effective. Freedom potions are really good. We'll be buying them later. We need them. Actually, I might use some of the explosion potions and stuff for the early game for some battles. But yeah, most of the rest of the potions are pretty useless. No good potions in this game. Let me throw the bullets. Let's get rid of the quarterstaff. Where are the bullets? Here they are. Yeah, okay. I didn't make a coffee. I'm a fucking idiot. Character too far away. Come on, Rolling Thunder. Look at him, how cute he is and how fast he runs. Isn't he amazing? Dwarfs. Barbarian dwarfs.
What's up? Name immediately.
This is pretty much useless. 40. You can buy 40 arrows for 1 gold, but whatever. Okay, we're done with the looting. Now we should be able to get to level 2 with the quest here in the tent. Yeah, we definitely should. This guy sells a ring of the wise. Not bad. You could buy it, it's pretty cheap. Cure light wounds, whatever. The problem with cures is that they are very slow, so you don't want to use them in battle, and outside of battle you can just rest, so you don't care. Protection from evil, I don't care. There was something these guys wanted. Whatever, he gives us some advice about how to kill different enemies, but you don't get any XP or anything. So nothing here. You can loot this freely. It's not trap or anything, and they don't care if you steal stuff from them, so might as well.
Of course.
So let's sell it back to him, because we're not gonna be using crap like this. This is only for Helm, I think. If you read Tempus, only a priest of Tempus can use this. It's like, why can't I use this? Because it's actually pretty good. 1 bless per day for free. You can cast this before battle. It's pretty decent. Cure moderate wounds. I'll keep it. An extra spear. Okay, this guy. In order to... If you talk to this guy, he attacks you. We won't want to talk to him yet. Let's talk to this guy. I don't fucking know what... I don't know what the rest of these guys are about, if there's some quest or anything. Or that guy. But this guy is poisoned, and he's a fortune teller. And we can heal him. He told us to go talk to this woman right here. Did we already talk to her? No, right? No, we haven't. The wife of the mayor. This is the mayor. Or whatever he is. The leader of the town.
Who are you? If you're one of the mercenary companies, then your place is at the docks, not here. I've received word we're under attack, and every sword is needed at the cliffs. Whoever you are, if you want to serve Targos, then you best have brought me word of what's happening at the docks. Rumors are flying through the streets, and the people are in a panic. That's the first piece of good news I've heard since these raids began. I would ask you to excuse my rudeness when you first arrived. These goblin raids have been chipping away at my patience, and they could not have come at a worse time. I need to know how these goblins were able to reach the docks without being detected. There was no warning from the palisades, and they were not sighted passing through the main town. Damn it. I ordered those caves sealed, not long after we drove the smugglers from Mayor Dwalden. But it seems those goblins sniffed them out anyway. What concerns me is that sapping takes time, even if they were able to break into the old smuggler tunnels. That kind of effort takes planning, And it means the goblins had to be kept focused for weeks, perhaps months. These raiders are more organized than I suspected. As you no doubt already know, a force of goblins has...
Yeah, okay.
At first it was just a few raiders, a stray arrow over our... I sent 2 of my best scouts out to track down the attackers. But they could not find the goblin, and then a band of goblin raiders attacked the walls of Targos itself. An act almost unheard of. We drove them off, but there were casualties, and the attack has forced me to take measures to strengthen Targos' defenses. I ordered the construction of a palisade and several small catapults outside the town, supervised by the commander of the Targos Guard, Shawford Crail. Yes, you'll report to him for your orders and your wages.
Okay.
Very well, but time is short. Emilia and Braston, 2 of my best scouts. They've been gone for almost a 10-day without a word, and I'm worried that they may have run across the goblins. Still, they've survived worse, so I hold out hope for their success. No word yet on when they will arrive, but a force is on their way. Until, as you know, a force of goblins has gathered in the region, and they have been testing our defenses. They are well armed and well organized. Their attack on the docks is proof of this. At first, it was just a few regular
Okay, he
bands of
already said
goblins.
that. Let's loot his place. Come on, you're a leader, you should have more gold. 3 gold pieces. What is this?
I'll do what I can.
And there's a bunch of books here. We don't care about the books. They sell for 1 gold piece. I don't give a fuck. Protection from evil. I'm gonna sell it. This is his wife. She's a maid, and she helps with a bunch of quests. Sells a bunch of decent items. I wanna check the rest of the dialogues, and then we'll check what she. Oh yeah, I have to identify the stupid scroll. Maybe I can identify it with my. How do I get the freaking level? Whatever. It's 100 gold. Oh. 50 gold, okay, good. It tells us that they use this scroll to teleport inside the caves. We asked it about the ghost touch bottle. This is about the ghost that we're gonna get rid of in the inn. It tells us he wants the tears of the ghost in the bottle. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's all. Good.
I'm here, of course.
Let's see what this has to sell. She's got a bunch of spells. Some of them are really nice. We can get things like things has haste, Cat's Grace. I like Malphas Sidaro, Mirror Image, but as you can see, it has only one of them. So if you fail learning them, you're fucked. So I'm not gonna. She doesn't have multiple copies, so I'm gonna reload if I fail learning Mirror Image, for example. Yes, it's got haste, but again, only one, and you don't find it for a long time if you fail. Ring of Chameleon, decent, but nothing insane. Animal Friendship, Protection, Mage Armor. This theoretically used by anybody, but the other ones don't really need it because they have armor. This is probably broken on a monk. I don't know how this works on a monk. Bracers, bunch of crap. Here we go. This one gives you bless permanently. Bless gives you +1 to your attack rolls, and there are no very good. You will be using this until the end of the game, but we cannot buy it yet. We'll buy it later. Let's keep the warhammer. Sell this crap. Oh, and she has to have a scroll. Yeah, let's get one of these. Enough. She told us that we should use a bottle of dag in order to wake up the seer who is poisoned. That should give us the level. And once we've got the level, we can go fight. Yeah, there's a seer. I'll give him the dag that we bought from the barbarian, the first in. He tells a bunch of bad omens. He says that the gnome will crash the ship again. And that's all. And we didn't get a level. 40 XP. We can try a bunch of stuff to get the level before we fight. Try to talk to the priest of death again, the priest of Merkul. Tell him about the ghost touch bottle and the spirit on the inn. I think he gives you some XP. Come on. Yeah, this potion. Yeah, come on. 8 XP. Okay, let's level up. I'll do. There's no point in leveling. Oh, there's something here. Bunch of gold. Yeah, let's level our dwarf, and we're gonna make him a fighter. Intimidate. I think I want to give him dodge. Yeah, the rest can wait. Let's give him dodge. I will also need iron will for sure. Generally I'm gonna be making him an expert on polearms, but I don't need it right now. Cleave would be nice, but it needs a bunch of... I don't use power attack. And you need to get power attack, and you need two feats in order to get cleave. It's not bad. Because there are some hard fights where you fight a lot of weaker foes, and most of the killing will be done by Azog anyway. So he will be utilizing cleave. Anyway, now that he's 2 level, he's got a decent amount of armor class. Oh, no. Let's go talk to this guy. Did he give us a letter? Yeah, he gave us a love letter, supposedly. But we'll go talk to these guys. And they tell us it's not a love letter, it's actually a doppelganger wearing from the enemy. And we gained an item. What item did we gain? Oh, everybody leveled. Amazing. I don't know what we gained anyway. Let's level up. Yeah, level up everybody for a start, and later we will see. Does she need dodge? No, dodge can wait for her. We want to start focusing on bows, because she's gonna be using bows. She already has rapid fire, right? Yeah. Let's get her bow. This guy, I'll leave him as he is. She definitely needs to become a sorceress. Once you become a sorcerer, you can't level up further in Paladin. If you do that mistake, you will lose XP. She will be gaining 20% less XP, so never do that. Concentration, diplomacy. No, we're gonna focus on spellcraft. We definitely need sleep. I don't give a fuck about identify. Fuck identify. Let's get useful crap. Chromatic orb can stun. Other good things are shield. How much does it take to cast shield? Yeah, it's fast. Cast time of 1. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else. Our cleric will be a pure cleric. Let's get a bunch of spellcraft. And this is gonna be a rogue. Open locks and search. Perfect. So now we'll go again and talk to this guy. Oh, surprise, surprise, I know you're a doppelganger. The reason I didn't want to fight this guy earlier on is because sometimes he crits for 15 damage and he just kills you. So I wanted to first get the level. He also has decent to hit chance, as you can see. He already hit me twice. Can you fucking die? This has no spells. Oh no. He already told me about the visions. Let's go talk to these guys. See if they cared about the doppelganger. They say nothing. But no, I don't know what these guys are supposed to be doing here. I've never found out in any of my playthroughs. Anyway, now we can do another fight. You can press shift on a spell, on a priest spell, and it will turn into a healing spell of that level. Pretty good, so you don't have to memorize any healing spells. Now this fight should be hard. Should use my bow. Yeah, let's use the bow. One extra attack is quite nice. Yeah, 2 attacks. +5 to hit. Everybody else has 1 attack. Yeah, that's quite cool. So we need the dwarf. We need the oh, the paladin didn't level. Fuck. Do I go for a fighter already? Yeah, let's go for a fighter. Oh no, back. This is annoying. So I'll have to be leveling him every 2 levels if I want him to get diplomacy. Okay. We don't have lay on hands though.
I'm listening.
Something amiss? I'll do my best.
Oh yes, I'm here.
He's a traitor. Come on, pause.
Yes, it shall be done.
I hear you.
So, she will cast command, but let's make sure he's You'll berserk. Yeah, you cannot cancel the first spell.
Yes, it
It's
shall be
scripted this way. Let's throw a sleep to the gobos. Let's throw a chromatic orb on him.
done. Of course.
Attack with our archer.
Immediately.
Speak you very well.
Can I have? I'll take care of it.
He should be attacking again right about
Yes,
now.
Something with all haste.
I mean, using a
I
spell.
am here. Agreed.
Your desire. Yes,
I hear
it
you.
shall be done.
As you can see, he isn't dying. Oh fuck. Yeah,
May the gods
he cast a sleep. I should have used command, I guess. It's fine, our sleep worked very well.
surrender. Do you need me?
We're gonna rest anyway, so we might as well throw some spell. No, we have no spell.
Name your task.
Who is the Asmar? Oh, he's sleeping. Yeah. I don't remember if any of these are trapped. This is one of the best robes in the game, which is ironic considering you get this so early. It gives you cold resistance, which is nice, and plus 2 deflection bonus. You don't get any better until very late in the game. Most robes that the game gives you are like 3 cold resistance, 3 fire resistance or some crap like that. Let's check for traps. There shouldn't be any traps. Yeah, there are no traps. We still have fuck this. We still have to wait for our guys to wake up. So until they do, we might as well manage our inventory. Yeah, sleep has a casting time of 1, so it's impossible to interrupt it. Very strong spell. It sucks a bit that it's completely useless later on in the game, but in the up until level 4, it's insane how strong it is. They've made it so you cannot if a character, an enemy resists sleep, you cannot throw sleep. He will resist every sleep that you throw at him. So you cannot have like 3 mages spamming sleep and stuff. It will be only the first sleep which will apply the effect. which is nice because if that didn't exist, it's a bit counterintuitive, but if that didn't exist, you would just go move around with a bunch of. I think there's a priest who has sleep early on. Might be the priest of Mask. I don't remember. But yeah, you would have a bunch of characters spamming sleep on everything. You would win every encounter like that. You still do this, but sometimes 2/3 of the enemies will resist, and you will end up still having a hard fight. But come on. Can we do anything else? Oh, they woke up at last.
I mean, sure. What?
I don't think he cares about Column, about the
Yes,
traitor.
what do you want?
No, he doesn't. Does he care? Somebody cares about the traitor. I have to inform somebody. Yeah. He was the one with the brimstone scroll. And that's it. We get a little bit more XP. If we didn't have a paladin with us, you can actually get level 3 here. I think we've done everything here, so we can move on to the palisade to the north. So if you want money, you should not use your paladins to talk to a bunch of different interactions, but this is one which gives you a lot of money early on. There's a shield there, I think. This guy. If you talk to this guy with a paladin, the paladin will not get any rewards.
Yes, you have my idea.
And you're supposed to be a fucking mercenary. You're not. You came here to make money. Let's steal his crap. Okay. What does he need me to do? Oh, you gotta talk to a bunch of engineers. This guy heals you. And tells a bunch of stuff, which I don't think very relevant. Yeah, let's just get him to heal us. Heals you for free. Oh yeah. Here there's a bunch of minor quests that give you a decent amount of XP. So you get almost to 3k, but because we have this guy who is considered a level 2 character to begin with, now he's considered a level 3 character, we get less XP, so we will not get there. Yeah, let's talk to this guy. He's telling us that they are training. And we'll go be a douchebag and break the keg. Come on. Seriously.
How can I serve?
Okay. You teach them how to fight and you get a bunch of experience. There's a guy here who's drinking. We go and be a complete douchebag. He gets back to his position. You can also use a paladin. You pretty much threaten to report him and get a bunch of experience this way. Probably that's a shield as well. A spear. You cannot get this shield yet. How did we gain experience? What? I don't know what I just did. Anyway, these shields are better than small shields. +2 +1 on missiles. This is +2 period. So large shields are better. You get this armor penalty, an arcane spell failure. So your wizards might not cast a spell, and your thieves are better at doing their thieving stuff, but we don't use thieves, so we don't give a fuck. So this armor penalty is pretty irrelevant. I don't remember what this guy is. Niles. What the fuck? You can talk to these guys with a priest, and you can bestow blessing, get a bunch of experience this way. Who's Niles?
Yes, forward.
This guy is the same bunch of random stuff. One of them used the cat to clear the warehouse from rats, the cat that I found dead. I talk to you about. Yeah. They used the. Here it is. You mean this cat? You have the cat with you, the dead cat. Who's carrying the dead cat around? I'm doing. Carrying a dead cat is good luck on the north. Anyway, you don't get any experience for this, but you can go back to the woman whose cat that was, and tell her that you found out how her cat died. Oh, this is the guy with what we convinced to stop drinking, yeah. Oh yeah, here.
I'm listening. I'll take care.
This guy. We get into a bet that we're gonna break a keg. And we want his longbow. His grandfather's longbow. Come on. We ask him for the longbow. He says that it's his father's, and now you get to pass it to me. To the winner goes the spoils. Sorry, farewell. And we get a decent longbow. It's crap. It's just +1, but that's the best you can get at this point. So whatever. And now let's talk to the engineer. They asked us to talk to the engineer. This is the engineer. As you can see, our 3 intelligence, 3 charisma, charisma dwarf is doing all the talking, and that's how it's gonna go in this game. The talking is done by the guys who are really dumb and really ugly. It's a real hack and slash game. He asks us to go to the docks and find some other engineer. He tells us about Swift Thomas again. second character who tells us about Swift Thomas. Swift Thomas is a child that teleports you to the docks because supposedly it's a form of fast travel before the year 2000. They already had fast travel with Swift Thomas. I don't think there are any relevant. There has to be some other guys that we can bless. What about you? I don't think he does anything. Yeah, you can try different to talk to him with everybody and stuff, see if he has any interaction with a paladin or something. I don't really care. I'll do the quests that I know. Loot everything. Oh, halberd. We're gonna be keeping a halberd because I don't care about the rocks. Because we're gonna be specializing on halberds. Okay, we already used the priest. You cannot use the priest to inspire another bunch of troops, so this time we're gonna use the paladin to inspire them. And also you can do the same thing with a bard, I'm pretty certain. We don't have a bard. I don't like playing bards. They're probably strong. I think there is a bunch of seasons with bards, but I don't like the way they work. This guy, I don't know any interaction with this guy. He just lost his house, poor guy. And we tell him it could have been worse, but nothing happens. I don't think there's anything else. The catapult. There's a catapult here, right? Yeah. Oh, a better crossbow. That's really good. +2/+2, whereas this is... Oh, it's the same crossbow actually. Both of them are heavy crossbows. She can use bows. Does he have rapid fire? No, she has rapid fire. Okay, we'll give the crossbow to her. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I will keep the quarters. I might need to attack something. Give a bunch of arrows to our maids. But arrows are pretty much for free. Have infinite arrows. The bows are the same. Yeah. Okay, now this guy. He's making a catapult. You help him, you give him a warhammer, you help him build a catapult. Okay, let's build the crane now. There's a lot of back and forth here to do all the little quests. Normally it's worth it because you get to level 3, but now because I have an Asimar in the party I won't be able to get level 3. It's fine. So what is left to do here? Oh, yeah, I could have spoke to Swift Thomas. Should have spoke to Swift Thomas. Oh fuck, yeah, I should have. Yeah, let's talk to Swift Thomas. Let's do a bit of fast travel because we wanna go to the docks and then we're gonna go to the palisade again. It's a pain in the ass moving through the middle area all the time. This kid is Swift Thomas. You ask him to take you to the docks, he takes you to the docks. Although I first need to fix the crane. Whatever, we'll use Swift Thomas for every movement. He gave us the thing, we can fix the crane.
What is it now?
Get us to the, oh, not to the palisade, we'd like to go into the town. Where is the crane? Here it is. Come on, my dwarf.
I'm here.
I need my dwarf to go there. Run! We fixed the crane. Let's talk to this guy. He doesn't do anything. Let's go back to Swift Thomas. Got the palisade. Goes 5 gold for its interaction. It's pretty much for free. 5 gold is nothing. And yeah, we have to talk to the other dwarf now. We'll send our barbarian because he runs faster. Talk to the other dwarf. Oh, I have to... yeah, I have to do other stuff on the docks as well. But later. It's okay. What? Journal. Yeah, I think we did it. Now we can go and get a different assignment. Yep. He tells us to go to talk to Icewind. He tells us in the west of the palisade. Let's go to the west of the palisade. This guy is the master archer and he wants a bunch of arrows. We're gonna buy him a bunch of arrows. Yeah, this guy. Let's go back to Swift Thomas. There's a shop in the middle of the town which sells arrows. We're gonna convince them to bring a bunch of arrows to Icewind or whatever Icewind into town. This is the inn. No, this is the trade depot. This is where we're gonna go. This one. On this one we can talk to a paladin, with a paladin actually. Some of the items that they give are random. This is always here. +1 great sword that can cast doom. Heart of Panayot is always there. But I don't remember this one, the throwing hammer. Whatever, I can use crossbows and stuff. It looks like a waste of money. 2k, that's a lot of money. And also if throwing weapons get a bonus from strength, that means that My characters don't benefit much from throwing weapons because they have no strength bonus modifier. Anyway, where's Swift? Look at him run, look at this. It's a rolling ball. Now we've got the arrows, we go talk back to the dude who wanted the arrows. And then I think we're almost done. There's a couple of things to do in Targos and then you're done. There's definitely one more assignment, maybe two, I don't remember. Look at him. Look at him. He's so fast. Amazing. Now we have one more assignment, I think. But we're not gonna do the assignment. First we're gonna deal with the ghost in the inn, which requires of us to rest, get to nightfall. Oh, no, there's another assignment, okay. He wants some information from the priest of Mirkul. So there's quite a lot of back and forth here. Come on, roll my boy. Look at him, he outpaced the others. Look at him go. And we get some information from the goblins, get some XP, and we can fudge off, I think. And the next one should be our last mission. Why is the music not... For some reason the music is not playing. Oh fuck, I don't know why. It happens sometimes when I alt tab and stuff. Music stops playing. It has a quite cool music actually. More XP, and he asks us to go get the mercenaries to work. There's a bunch of mercenaries in the first inn in the docks, but we're not gonna go get them yet. We're first gonna do everything else. Let's make sure we haven't forgotten anything. I think we did everything here. Oh, we can't talk. Let's go to the docks for the cat. I don't think there's anything here. Oswald, the rest of them. No, it's just going to the docks actually. Swift Thomas should be here, right? Where do I leave Swift Thomas? Yeah, he's here. Good. Let's go to the docks. Let's talk to the fortune teller, tell her about the cat again, that we found out who the culprit was that murdered his cat. Don't remember if that gives you XP or not. Amazing. Come on, boys. Amazing. Oh, you did it. You must get through the door. The cat's name Loki. He meant no cat, no harm, and the cat died very happy. Um, yeah, and that's it. Let me try this one more time. Yeah. Okay. Did we get XP for this? Yeah, we did get XP for this. Amazing. You know what? I'm gonna do the mercenaries now. This guy has a bunch of junk. I can sell a bunch of junk. I'll keep the potions because there. What does this do? To all. Yeah, it's like a mini fireball. 5d6 on this stage of the game is insane. I'm probably gonna be using this. I'll keep the halberd, whatever. No longer need a warhammer. Flail, heavy crossbow, we might need the heavy crossbow. Oil lamp. Is this AoE as well? No, I think this is targeted. I'll be using this as well. There's a bunch of the flaming oils. I mean, you can sell them for a decent amount of money, but short bow I don't need it. Fuck the moderate healing potion. I always forget to use them. And you cannot really use them in battle. Oh yeah, I didn't talk to the mercenaries, I'm an idiot. Let's use a paladin.
At once.
What's the most paladin-like thing to say? This one. Tell them about the wizard who betrayed them. And they accept your proposal to go and defend the palisade, and they will actually go and defend if the palisade gets attacked. Yeah, nothing else on the docks. Let's try one last time, talking to the guy who brought us with the ship here, Kelhorn or whatever his name is. What's his name? Hedron. Hedron.
Look who's come back aboard.
Yeah, nothing. Okay.
How can I serve? Yes.
Where do we wanna go? We don't wanna go in the palisade. Yeah, let's go rest. Let's go into the town and rest. Deal with a stupid ghost. I need to make sure I memorize the right things. This is not the one, this is the one. Okay, let's rest. Oh no, wait. Memorize. Command is fine for interrupts. Sanctuary has a casting time of 6. I like it, but it's very slow. Remove fear is generally the best thing to memorize, but early on they don't cast much fear. Bless is okay. Yeah, they don't cast fear early on, the enemies. Can't remember any ever casting fear. Bless and Bane are probably the best. How long does yeah, it lasts a decent amount of time. I don't remember how many rounds a minute is, but it's like, I don't know, maybe 3 rounds or something. So quite good. for starters, we only want sleep. Ignore the rest. Oh, I should have talked to him. No, that was it. Okay, let's rest. Now it should be nightfall. Yeah, it's nightfall, so the ghost should be around. You can talk to the ghost and finish this quest. You can banish the ghost, but you don't want to do it because you lose the XP. Why are you weeping? We need to find out about why the ghost is weeping. Let's go talk to this guy. She's mourning her husband. We ask about her husband. And he tells us that if we go to the inn, the guy who has the inn might know about her husband. Not the inn, the tavern on the docks. I would like to have a tavern on the docks actually. That would be a cool thing to do. What's our XP? Yeah, you're almost getting 3k, but I don't think it will be enough even with this quest. It actually might be, because need 300 XP on each. Yeah, we ask about Donovan, I appreciate it. Get a bunch of XP. I don't remember what he tells us, but pretty much he tells us the story of her husband. We're gonna inform the ghost and we'll put it to rest. Yeah, it doesn't seem that our XP changed at all. Look at the door roll. So amazing. Last that he got disintegrated by a fortitude check. He failed the fortitude check. He had like plus 40 fortitude or something. He still failed the check. He got disintegrated. Where do we wanna go? Oh yeah, the ghost. I don't think we need to talk to the miracle priest again. We'll talk to the miracle priest once we've done everything else with the ghost. We'll already talk to him. I think we have enough to banish the ghost. Yeah, and we ask her for a tear. Please, thank you. She drops a tear in the ghost touch bottle, and we have now a ghost touch bottle, and she leaves. You can use the ghost touch bottle in order to make oh, he's gonna be very, very happy that we clear the spirit. Yay. What? That seems to be the case throughout the realms. From Baldur's Gate to Icewind Dale, I wonder if it happens throughout the planes. Doesn't buy you new arrows. Okay. He gives us like 50 gold, whatever. But yeah, obviously the paladin will not take the 50 gold. I mean, we work hard. Get rid of the ghost. We deserve this 50. Mercenaries got to be paid, bro. Now we can use the Ghostas bottle to make a useless dagger, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna sell the stupid... we didn't tell her that it would help her seer. Now we tell her about the Ghostas bottle, and says that she's gonna make a dagger for 500 gold or something. Which is a complete waste. There was some way to get more than 500 gold, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, here's the 5k, the 500 gold. Sorry. We can... oh, and we got another level. Interesting. I haven't finished talking to everybody actually. I think you can inform Colm or something. I'm gonna get a level. There is one fight here which is not very hard, but it can go wrong. Have to manage the party a little bit also. See how many consumables we have and stuff. I'm gonna be spamming these 2 to 16. They're not that strong, but I think they're out of effect. They do out of effect damage. Oh, we need to sell this crap. Okay, all melee characters have... what are these called? Flaming oils. We want them to be able to throw flaming oils. This is garbage. Confusing. The dead cat. You don't need the dead cat. Do I drop the dead cat? Fuck the dead cat. Not literally. You know, metaphorically. The crossbow... yeah, it's the same crossbow. I'm gonna sell it. I think I'm fine with one crossbow. Let's keep the halberd. We have magic missiles, so we can sell this. Okay, everything is clean. Yeah, everything is clean. Do I have any quest items? You can throw this as well. I always keep it until the end of the game. You know what? I'm gonna throw it on something that I can find it later, theoretically. Is that the guy? No, that's not the guy. That's the guy. The dead cat.
Do you need me?
Okay, can you give me some XP, bro? Oh no. Okay, we did everything. So this is gonna be the end of the episode. Now the only thing that we can do is go to report, go and report to our dude here that we dealt with all the crap, and who knows what he's gonna ask us to do next. But yeah, the Targos part is complete, pretty much. I'm gonna just sell some stuff, maybe buy something. So cat's paw, Magic missiles. This. Bunch of gems. Opa. Yeah, do I wanna buy anything? The only thing I really want is this one. It literally costs all my gold. Nah, fuck it. This is also nice later on that you have a lot of money. 6 cold resistance is a lot. It will make you immune to a lot of cold attacks. Traveling boots, whatever. This is okay if you are a monk, but I think you find other belts for monks as well. Sadly, monks are completely useless. I don't know, maybe 20 level monk might be okay. I don't know exactly how he's in 20 level monks gain elemental form. They're considered elementals, but I don't know what buffs they get. Says that they get immunity from normal weapons, but you never get attacked with normal weapons at level 20, so who gives a crap? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just thinking if I forgot anything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna level my dwarf. Let's get him to level 5 fighter ASAP. Let me check something. It doesn't say my favorite class. I'm pretty sure that dwarves are their favorite class is barbarian. And now I can get cleave. Do I get cleave? Because fighters get a lot of feats, right? I can get cleave, or I can start working on my pole arm. Not gonna be getting a lot of cleave, a lot of feats later on. I'm gonna still get the power attack. The thing is that I really want the extra wheel. Yeah, screw it. The extra wheel will help you not get paralyzed and shit. So yeah, it's only +4 wheel that we have, so forget about power attack and cleave and stuff like that. I mean, it's nice to have, but not getting paralyzed is more important. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll soon be getting more levels on the rest of our team. That was nice. Oh, let's save. Panye is out. Bye bye.